Glad to have you all this morning with us. Okay, for the secondary coffee morning, which is on 22nd June 2022, we would like to introduce changing spending patterns on the product by Year 10 group. Okay, we have some posters to showcase for today. This is done by Shahini, Year 10. And we have Johan, Year 10. And then Kayla, Year 10. Rafi, Year 10. I have Fuxiang, Year 10. And one more here from Tan Juan, Year 10. Okay, this is one of the units under the main topic of marketing. We are focusing on how business respond changing spending patterns and increasing the competition among the product we are launched in the market. If you are looking at the consumer perspective, we have consumer changing patterns through taste, preference, climate, or changes on phenomena, natural phenomena. Then we have political, social, economic issues. So however, today our student from Year 10, Rafi and Fuxiang, will be presenting on the perspective of organization, or we address as business. Let's welcome them. Thank you, Fuxiang and Rafi. You can have yours.
So this is my poster about this topic. So before I get into the actual, before I introduce myself and into my company right here, so I want to highlight the reasons why businesses need to respond to changing patterns and increase competition. In order for businesses to maintain the revenue stream and keep going on, they need to change their products in order to meet the new customer needs and the modern wants of people today. So first of all, this is my company I'm representing now. It's Nike, which is obviously a very famous company for their sports equipment, shoes, basketballs, etc. So the first way that Nike can keep up with these changes is by increasing their promotion. So what promotion does is that promotion persuades the individual, the consumer, to purchase their product and notifies them that, hey, our product still exists and I think you should buy it instead of our competitors. So Nike is very famous for their TV advertisements and billboard advertisements, and as well as their famous slogan, just do it. Secondly, product development. So Nike has a research facility that researches the new needs of consumers and athletes. So that, for example, basketball athletes, maybe the new floor, there's a new basketball floor, right? And then they need to change the material of their shoe to adapt to that new basketball floor change. So what they're going to do is they're going to test the new materials within their research facility, test new models to make it more comforting for athletes to wear. So in my example here are the Nike Airs, right? So they're very famous and they're very expensive nowadays as well. This has been in production since 1987 and has never stopped until now. They're still changing the product a little bit by its design and its materials to kind of keep up with the consumer wants these days. They want different designs, different feel. Thirdly, we have improved efficiency. Since Nike is a very big company, they have a lot of capital to spend on, they have a lot of finance to spend on capital, right? So what they can do is they try to improve their customer service so they can find the issues faster and efficiently solve them. They also can automate their production. So they're also outsourcing that production to other countries with lower wage costs and higher labor supply. This improves efficiency and decreases the production costs, which is overall good for Nike. And lastly, we have look for new markets. So if consumer changes and competition is very, it's not the same. It's it changes a lot, yes. There's really no point to start investing in the market where they are now, but invest in other markets around the world. So you can see from this diagram that even though most of their sales are from America and Europe, they outsource a lot of their products to other places in the world. You can see there's Japan, China, Australia, and Eastern Europe as well. So yeah, even though 40% of the revenue comes, 60% of the revenue comes from America, 40% of the revenue comes from international sales as well. So that would be all about my presentation, and we'll go to Fuxiang's next.
So today I'll be presenting about the laptop company known as MSI. They have been producing laptops and hardware since 1981, I believe. So this company itself is a computer hardware company. They are also a Taiwanese company. Their main capital is at Taiwan in Taipei. They have in total of 90% of the gaming laptop market industry. They hold 19% of the shares within that market. And since 2016, they have been a growing company since then. So how do they adapt to the changes in consumer spending, the prices of their product? Recently, their prices of their product have been skyrocketing because of the recent inflation. However, they have been trying their best to lower the product prices because of their competitors. Their competitors include Asus, Apple, HP, most notable laptop brands. These laptop brands have economic of scale, allowing them to be able to produce high quantity with high quality at a low price. Amazon have been doing the same. Recently, they have been opening many of their production stores in China, or India, in places that have low wages while high laborers. Most of their revenue came from the population of China. This is because China has the highest population in the world. Adding on, because of how in places known as Beijing and Shanghai, most of them are quite wealthy and are able to purchase their products. They are seen as a luxury products. However, they have certain products that they sell which can be non-luxurious, mean everyone can buy them, even though of their price. Most students, especially people who like to play games, would usually buy this product because of the reliability and quality of them. Even though some people have been reviewing saying that it's terrible, this isn't the true fact. This is because of personal effects such as bad care of the product and bad usage of it. If you're able to properly use the product and have good care of it, you can last up to 10 years. Most of their advertising and promotions is around Southeast Asia, where the highest market of gaming is around here. This is because of our population. Even though they have been trying to branch out to like mobile phones and also other kind of gaming products, they are currently still focusing on the laptop industry. This is because they have one of the highest shares around there. Lastly, we have the taste and fashion. They have been up to date with their recent technology, such as their processors and their RAM, and also their storage. So for the fashion-wise, they have been following the trend of being not so large in size, despite it needing high processing speed. Therefore, they have been putting a lot of research into their fashion and taste.
We have today our future business owners. They have learned the importance of how businesses should respond to the changing patterns of consumers. In other words, do not give up when the business starts to falter a little bit. What our students have learned in their lessons is that they should adapt. They should research to see what the current market requires. They change and upgrade their products, they adapt, and they continue to succeed. Here we are, teaching live application to our very dear students in Rafflesia. We want to thank Ms. Carlyle for the lessons, and we want to thank our wonderful students for such a wonderful preparations for this presentation to you. Thank you.